I give you my heart.
Hi guys, it's Haley and my hair is kind of wet and
oh my god, she's so cute right there actually. Like she's
Kitty,
standing so cute.
my hair's wet and curly. Usually it's dry and straight, but my hair is naturally curly because yeah. So my sister's going to be editing her video in the background.
I'm trying. I just need to send everything.
While I am here talking about a video.
Wait,
So
I forgot. I need to make a thumbnail. Sorry.
that's okay. I don't care. So
Let Hunter cuddle. Wait, bring Bob's bed near me.
please, where's my scrunchie?
I threw it at you.
No, you didn't. Oh yes, you did. Honestly, I'm not cutting that out. I'm gonna leave that in, and you can see the struggle of how my life goes. Alrighty, here we go.
You what? And if I can do this on my computer, then I will edit your video too.
Okay. My hair's really frizzy. I hate it. Okay, back to my...
I think you should,
What? Huh? Okay, my sister wants me to shout her out.
She's a liar.
Okay.
She ate poo-poo.
Actually, no, I didn't. I had the same thing you did for lunch.
No.
What did we have for lunch?
No, you had poo.
I honestly forgot what we had for lunch. I know we had ravioli for dinner because that was literally like an hour or two ago. So her socials are going to be at the end card as well because that's for our combined channel called Haley and Kylie Vlogs.
Which I have edited that. Just want to give myself credit there.
Okay, so her YouTube channel is Kylie Montero, right?
Yes, Kylie Montero.
So it's Kylie Montero, and it has her with it has her face on it. It's not the first one that's pink. It has her face on it. I promise.
You don't want to see the one with the K.
Or you do. It's funny. Okay, so this video is my fears. I have two fears that like I know of, like the name, and that are like really, really big fears. And then I have another one that's like a weird fear. And I don't know like if it's a real thing or if it has a name. I don't know. So the first fear we're going to get into is arachnophobia. That's a fear of spiders. Which cat is at the door? Hi, Otto. It was a cat that was in the beginning of the video. So arachnophobia is a fear of spiders. So, sorry if you hear them in the background. My cat is clawing at the sofa downstairs.
I could have killed that sofa.
They've already killed the other stuff upstairs. So,
Yeah, my cat was literally eating our sofa the other day.
Yeah, so it's a fear of spiders. So I have like the biggest fear of spiders. The other day there was a spider in my room, so I came downstairs to get Kylie to kill it.
You're also allergic to them.
Yeah, I am.
I just want to say that. You're also allergic to them.
That's a lot of dust on your TV.
I probably get itchy all the time.
Yeah, you should clean that. Okay, back to the video. So I called Kylie upstairs to kill the spider for me, and she said, I'm sleeping, leave me alone.
Yeah,
So I was like, okay, I'm fine. So I was fine until it went missing.
That happened to you at our old house too.
Okay, yes, but let me finish.
And you still go in here and my room is spider infested.
Okay, that's because if I see the spider, I run. Or you kill it. So there's a spider in my room. So I came downstairs to get Kylie to kill it, and she was like, no, I'm sleeping, leave me alone.
She was like,
so
you don't love me.
I went upstairs and I just moved my chair back. I sat in my chair and I took my eyes off of it for like a few seconds, and all of a sudden I looked up in the spot, like say like that's where the spider was.
Wait,
I looked.
Can I say something?
No. Yes.
Okay, you're freaking out about a spider, and I've had like 5 spiders on me before.
What? I've had a spider on me before. Scary spider. Okay. And
one of them was when I was getting dressed.
okay. So I took my eyes off of it for a few seconds because I was watching a video on my phone. So I looked up and I didn't see it. And so I freaked out and I saw it moving and I was...
Well, I'm really sorry.
At that point, I was done.
Go on.
At that point, I was done and I just left the room and I waited for my uncle to come home. And I was like, there's a spider. Kill it. And he's like, where is it? I'm like, up there on my ceiling. And he's like, that's high up, but okay, I'll get it. And so it's dead now. No, sorry to anybody who, like, does not like killing animals or insects. And so, yeah. So that's a very big fear of mine. And another fear that I have is called thalassophobia, which is the fear of the ocean.
Gail.
Okay. So I have thalassophobia, which is a fear of the ocean. Or water in general. So I'm not scared of water. Like, I'll go in pools and, like, that's pretty much it. I'll go in a lake if, like, I know there's, like, nothing scary in it. Or, like, if I've been there many times before and nothing's happened to me. But in ocean, I am terrified. So I was at the ocean one day. This is where the fear began. I was at the ocean one day, and my friend lives there.
Which one?
So the person that was living with her and her mom at the time, which was her mom's boyfriend, was like, we usually go out very far, so you guys can come out far with us. So my mom was holding Kylie, and so I was going alone because there's nobody, like, to drag me. And I almost drowned too, by the way, but, like, that's not, like, what scared me, because I've almost drowned many times. Yeah, bad luck in pools, I guess. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this, and so I went back. And I saw something in the water, and I was, like, terrified of it. So I just kept going and going and going until I reached, like, the sand where everybody else was. And I just sat with them until they got back. And, like, I'm not scared of, like, the ocean animals and stuff like Kylie is. She's, like, she sees a fish, she's out of the water. She's done, right? Yep. Like, whenever we went to a lake that, like, was close by our house, that was open to the public and everything, she'd see a fish, she'd be out. So, like, when there was a fish, we could not tell her. And so, yeah, so I have that fear of the ocean. And so, like I said, like, it's just not water in general. Like, I still drink water. I still take showers, obviously. I still go in any type of water except for an ocean or somewhere I've never been before. So, pools are fine. A lake that I've been to is fine. It's hair in my mouth. Showers are fine. Sinks are fine. So, it's not water. I'm definitely not afraid of water. So, the weird fear that I was talking about. I have a fear of space. Yep.
You have a fear of space?
Yes. I
feel like that's not accurate.
It's a thing. So I had astronomy class, and so we watched two movies: The Martian, which I watched many times. I love that movie, and Interstellar. And Interstellar is like a scary movie. It's not scary, but there's one part in it, like, it has the ocean in it, and it scared me. So I was like, keep your head down and just don't look. And so I pretty much just went on my phone and did whatever I could. But whenever we started talking about, like, something can kill the earth, or this can happen to the earth, and this can happen, and if the sun blows up, we're all dead. And, like, if there's a star that's gonna, like, explode soon enough, that's close enough to the earth, we're all dead. There's no time. Like, it could have exploded 8 years ago, and we wouldn't get the aftershock until now, and we'd all be dead. And so I just worry that that might happen, and so that's what scares me about space. So space scares me. And it's not just, like, something can happen to the earth. It's more like, if you go into space and you take your space helmet off, you will die fast. I'm pretty sure the correct word is implode.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't use space terms. So when we were in astronomy, I would never listen. So, like, that's why I got a 66 in that class. And so I still passed by 1 point. 2 points. Can't forget about that extra 1. So yeah, those are the fears that I have. I probably have more, just stuff that I'm not remembering. Like, I don't know. I used to have a fear of cats. I'm fine with them now. I have 2.
Yeah, I used to have a fear of cats too.
And I used to have a fear of dogs. I had a dog. I'm fine now. My grandmother.
I do not have a dog.
Gadget.
Oh, yeah.
My grandmother has a dog. I'm fine. My other grandmother lives in a building that has a lot of people that have dogs, and I'm still fine. And so dogs and cats are fine. I do have a fear of some things in the ocean, like not sharks per se, but like some sharks and some squid and just anything you find in the ocean. Okay, yeah, terrified of the ocean. We're gonna stop talking about that. I still have a fear of like going outside alone, but like I have that kind of fear. It's nothing big. Like if somebody's out there with me, or like somebody in general's out there that I know, I'm fine. Like the neighbors, like if I'm outside, the neighbors were outside the other day, so I went outside and I painted some things and I was fine. And then so just going outside alone and like being on my own is what scares me, because you never know what could happen to a 15-year-old girl. I just questioned my age. That's sad. You don't know what could happen to a 15-year-old girl out in the public with just by herself. So like that's why I always make sure that I have someone with me when I go out. So yes, thank you for watching this video. It was a longer one than usual.
And probably clickbait.
Nuh-uh.
I really don't believe some of those were actually your fears.
Like space and the ocean?
No, I know ocean's your fear.
I'm scared of this. I'm scared of space. I'm not joking. I won't watch a movie that's about space.
Why are you touching the dust?
I don't know. Alright guys, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Remember to wash your hands, don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Wear a mask and gloves when you go out into public, so you're protecting yourself and others around you. And if you're out in public, just sanitize your hands a lot. And remember, don't like hog all the supplies, because other people need them. And
Hug it! That sounded like what you just said.
I said hog. No offense. So just don't take all the supplies, because other people need them. Older people need them, and like people who are parents of like young children, like who need
like
formula and stuff for like their babies need stuff. So you can't take that all for just your child or just your family. So be safe out there. I have not been out of my house in like 3 weeks, except for when I went outside that one day to paint.
I haven't been out of my house in like 4 months.
So my cat is watching me, and it's kind of creepy. She's literally staring at me like, nope, she was not having it. So that's my cat. She's like happy that we're not leaving the house, but she's also mad about it. She hates it. She's like, you're here all the time. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Kylie's channel. And don't forget to follow her. Her stuff will be in the description below. So yeah, stay safe, and hope you enjoy the video. Bye!